Okay, we're beginning our trip here on Saturday about 11 o'clock, heading for Glacier National Park, Montana, and we're just leaving Hayden, Colorado at the gas station now, so we're going to head on west down Highway 40 for a bit to Craig, and then go on up north 13 on up to Highway 80 up past Bags. A little late today getting started, but I like to have everything packed, and I really don't want to get up to Glacier till about Monday anyways. Monday's about right. I want to avoid some of that traffic on the weekend, so maybe get up to Pinedale, see how that works out. Well, we're here at one of those single lane bridge lights. It just turned green, so I guess I can go, but 875 miles to Glacier, Montana. Here I am on my trip up to Glacier, Montana. I've been planning this ride now for about a year and a half, and this is the grand ride I've been looking for on my YouTube channel. I really wanted to ride up to Glacier, Montana and see everything on the KLR 650 motorcycle. I've watched many videos of people traveling on their adventure bikes and dual sports, going, in the States, Utah, Wyoming, Utah, Montana, just on up to Canada and Alaska, and it's something I wanted to do. So this is the reason I created Jim Payne ATV YouTube channel, as well as the Steamer YouTube channel, which has started off as just to make this ride. And really what the title or the theory of this ride is to follow up with your dreams, and this is what I've been working on for quite some time, is following up on my dream, riding solo on a motorcycle up to Glacier National Park, Montana. I just thought it was so pretty up there. I wanted to see everything and actually see if I could do it on a motorcycle or not. So this is going to be a great trip. You're going to see a lot of cool stuff, and I'm going solo. I'm just kind of shooting from day to day, but I have done a lot of research, watched many people travel up there, so I've somewhat got an idea of where I'm going, but we're going to have a lot of time, a lot of fun exploring the sites and going from place to place and seeing what we can do. But like I say, the theory of this video is follow through with your dreams and do it. Well, folks, here I am in the rain heading west on Interstate 80 for Rock Springs, Wyoming. I've got my rain gear on, and I'm getting a little bit of rain here, and it's just kind of fun to see how the rain gear is going to work out, if I'm going to get wet or how all goes. Anyways, it was a good ride through the rain. I stayed dry and headed on up to Rock Springs. Well, we're pulling into Pinedale, Wyoming now, and what I did here in town is I went ahead and ate supper at the Los Cabos Mexican restaurant. And I had a plate of tacos. Food was pretty good, but they kind of looked at me funny when I wanted to order some green chili with the tacos, and in the restaurant they had absolutely no green chili in this place. So, anyways, but food was okay, but no green chili. Well, guys, I'm heading east toward Soda Lake recreation area. which really is great free camping out here. It's about a 10-minute ride from Pinedale, Wyoming, and it's really pretty. Sometimes you see some antelope out here or whatever for game, and out the lake we'll be looking for a camp spot to put the tent up for the night. Well, I'm here at Soda Lake. Just got to find a camp spot. Kind of find one with a picnic table would be nice. Kind of what I'm looking for. The ideal. That's the spot I stayed in last time where those campers are down there. Still no picnic table. One time I was out here and I did grab a spot with a table, so I'm kind of spoiled. Got a gnat flying in my ear right now, kind of irritates you. There's camping, but I don't know if I'm going to get the table tonight. May not. Good evening, YouTubers. Jim here. I'm out on my next ride, heading up to Glacier National Park, Montana. And here this evening, I'm at my old camping spot up at Soda Lakes and near Pinedale, Wyoming. Time I left home today, I just didn't get the time to ride up any further, and I really don't know the country up on 191 any better as far as if I was to ride till dark, so I really didn't know where I'd stay. So this evening I'll put my tent up here, and tomorrow morning I'll get a really early start and we'll head on up toward Missoula tomorrow, up that way, and see where we can stay. And that's not far from Kalispell, Montana, where we can get on up into the park there. So I'd check in. So far today, I think we rode about 300 miles from Hayden. Been a nice ride. Had one rainstorm on Highway 80, which I decided to take Interstate 80 to get up here quicker. So really I'm just enthused about going to the park. A lot of this other stuff coming up here to Pinedale, I've already videoed that on the Idaho or the Lola, Montana videos. So that be the deal. I guess I'll check in with you later. Bye-bye. Got it. Good morning on a Sunday. Leaving camp about 9:15. I got up at 6:30 this morning. Takes me 2.5 hours to get out of here. A little bit better than that. Just to get out of Soda Lake. Rained on the tent this morning, so I had to wait on that. Just packing up gear. I don't know why the hell it takes so damn long to do it. I wanted to be on the road much earlier today to head up toward Butte, Missoula, Montana, but here I am, late again. It's not as if I was just sitting around. I think most of us a wet tent waiting for it to dry out. So, anyways, we're just leaving here this morning from the Soda Lake, Pinedale, and we'll shoot on up north of 191. Well, Tilda, the KLR and I are heading up toward Jackson, Wyoming, and we'll be heading west to Jackson on over the Idaho border on Highway 22 going over Teton Pass. Well, I decided instead of going to Sugar City on Highway 33, I'd take a back road and go through the farming belt of Idaho. So I'm going to be heading north now on County Road, I guess 32, heading for Ashton, Idaho. A little bit about myself. My name is Jim, and this is my second year of YouTubing here. And I am running a Hero 7 Black along with 3 batteries. The main reason is I thought with the Hero 7, the Black, with the battery packs, I might need multiple batteries during the day. And what I have found, I really do, because I have a habit sometimes of leaving the camera on and letting the battery go dead. It might be just a bad battery pack that goes dead, I'm not sure, but I have on several occasions had to replace the battery during the day. And with the silver, you probably need to recharge for a little while, and with me, myself, when I'm riding, I don't have the time for the recharge and all that, so I just go ahead and run with the Hero 7 Black. Well, as you can see as I'm riding along 32 here, I don't have any traffic at all, and this is just beautiful country to ride. So if you're looking for a road to ride, no traffic, here you are, Idaho, out on County Road 32. Anyways, to move on with the video stuff, we talked a little bit about the Hero 7 Black, and where I start off in YouTube is with just a plain old red Samsung picture video camera, which really has no mounts for your helmet or anything like that. I tried making a couple videos with that, which I did do. I took a trip to Wyoming, up to Cody, Wyoming, with that little red camera, as well as Moab, Utah, and out beyond. I tried to do the best I could, showing my camp, showing beautiful pictures around Moab, and also the Cody. I used some pretty simple video software, so that's how I got started in YouTube. Well, good afternoon. It's Sunday. I guess it's probably around 1:30 or so, and I'm in Ashton, Idaho. I just got done eating lunch. Been traveling all the way from Pinedale, Wyoming, so I don't know, probably got 150 miles or something over here. Had lunch and took a break. Now we're ready to get on to Highway 20 and head north to Butte, Montana, and I'll probably be camping there this evening. So anyway, this is Ashton, Idaho. I'm just here at the park, and they got a swimming pool back there with not a soul's in the pool. Pretty dead, really. Kind of windy out today. So, but anyways, peaceful little town, just a little town in Idaho. Things have slowed down since I got off that highway up near Jackson, Wyoming. What a headache that was. So anyways, I said I'd let you know. We're going to head up to Butte, and we'll check in with you later. Bye-bye. Here's the Madison River along 287. I just got on to 287, and at the rest area, I thought I'd show you the river. Madison River, very nice, very nice. Wow, there you go. Anyways, moving along here on Highway 287, heading north toward Enos, Montana, up with the Madison River. Continue along with my YouTube adventure. I started off last year, and I just made a couple of those simple little videos I was telling you about earlier with simple video software and that Samsung camera. But people ask me, you'll never make a YouTube channel, and why would anybody want to listen to you? Well, for me, there's nothing to it. I mean, you only live once, and I'm going to follow through, make my videos. And those first two videos I made last year of going to Cody, Wyoming, and also the Moab, Utah, I'm very proud of those. So I didn't really have any next to nothing on video camera equipment other than that little Samsung, and I still worked out just fine. I showed all the pictures I could along with the story. Well, I'm on Highway 359 now, heading northwest up toward Interstate 90 to go to Butte, Montana. You can look at all the rain that's coming down on me and how peaceful and quiet it is this evening, just riding the up and down hills here on 359. And I'm still trafficless. It's just a beautiful ride. I'm just enjoying how peaceful it is. And I don't know if I told you earlier or not, with the GoPro Hero 7, I am running what you call a Pro mount for that camera, which I can do audio when I'm running slow just fine, just from the helmet. But currently I don't have a speaker microphone in my helmet for doing high-speed riding, but that is yet to come. That's on the plan. It's just part of the apprenticeship of learning how to do the YouTube and stuff. But I'm having fun making this video. I've done the follow-through of creating the YouTube channel, and tell you what, since the first video I made a year ago to where I am now, I've made a lot of progress. It just takes a lot of experience learning how to do the videos, and people I talk to don't want any part of getting on a camera and getting on the YouTube, and I really don't understand why, because you can tell your life story here on YouTube, and people can watch the videos of yourself or what have you. It's August 11th, Monday, about 8:15 here at the KOA in Butte, Montana. I got one of the lousiest tent spots I could possibly think of getting for $36. I'm right along an intersection here where I've had numerous noisy cars and trucks all night long. It's like sleeping in an industrial park. If you can kind of see behind me, it's just nothing but noise. I mean, I don't know who in the world would put a bunch of tent spots along a main road. I don't get it. So that's what I dealt with. I guess next time I come to a campground like this, I'll check my spot before I purchase. That's a lesson to all you guys traveling in these KOAs. Check your tent spot before you get it, or look for the best spot, then sign up for it. So anyways, I'm about, I don't know, probably about 4 hours out of Kalispell, Montana, my final leg of this trip to get up the glacier. And I'll be real happy. I did get a nice shower this morning. They got a nice bathhouse here, which worked out pretty good. But other than that, I don't know. I guess it's a camp spot. So anyways, we'll get some more video today. Leaving from Butte, heading up to Kalispell. I'll be taking I-90 most of the way. And then we'll get on Highway 93, go up toward Polson, Montana, and travel on the, I think, the east side of the lake up to Kalispell. So anyways, y'all have a good day, and we'll catch you later. Bye-bye. We're stopped here on I-90 heading northwest, just about up to Missoula, Montana, but I don't know what's going on up the road, so I'm just sitting here doing a little video, looking at the pretty nice country up here. Pretty nice. Long haul on the motorcycle, but nice ride. Well, Tilda, the KLR, and myself, we're heading north on Highway 93 toward Polson, Montana. And we are getting closer and closer all the time to that final point of Glacier National Park, which has been my goal of this whole channel, actually YouTube channel, was to make this ride on a motorcycle. And really, I was inspired to make this ride by a guy named Tim Tuster. He has a YouTube channel. And he has a spectacular video series called Tiny Bike to Alaska. And I watched his series, coming up all the way from southwestern U.S., Arizona, Utah, riding on up through Wyoming and Idaho. And I saw that Glacier National Park on his video series, and I just fell in love with it. I said, I have got to do that. I have got to make that solo trip and see all those sights. So really, Tim's the guy that got me inspired in the YouTube stuff, just watching his videos. And since I've been working on YouTube, doing things, I have met some really nice folks that do these motorcycle videos and things like that. It's been a great new hobby. It really is like an amateur hobby to me, similar to amateur radio back years ago that I used to do. And YouTube is kind of taken up as another hobby here. But anyways, we'll be arriving in Polson pretty quick, and we'll be riding the east side of the Flathead Lake on up to Kalispell. Pretty cool stuff. This is Polson, Montana, right by the Polson Walmart. Well, I'm just getting out of Polson, Montana now with the KLR, and we're heading up north still on Highway 93, and we're going to be riding along the east side of Flathead Lake, which is a very huge lake, heading all the way to Kalispell. What I wanted to mention on my solo trip here is how to remove stress in your life. And I'm one of those guys that kind of runs on high gear quite a bit. In other words, I'm just a very independent person. I carry a lot of decisions myself, and honestly, the series of this videos we've been talking about is called Follow Through, and I do like to follow through on a lot of my dreams and goals and things I want to do in life. And motorcycle riding is a way to remove stress, period. And if you are one of those very stressed out people, I very highly recommend what I do is just buy yourself a motorcycle, learn how to ride it very defensively, and go on these trips. Now what I can tell you right now to make it simple, whether I'm working with the employer or the relatives or what have you, come summertime I have a shutoff valve. And when it's motorcycle riding time for my stress relief trips or whatever you call it, I'm going, period. And hopefully you have a job where you have maybe some vacation time or something where you can take some time off. If you don't, you have a very serious problem, because there's more to life than working all the time or listening to orders from other people. You need to take, I'm going to use this word quite loudly, it's called a timeout. And a timeout is where you just take yourself and you go. So my timeout is I grab the motorcycle, I say I'm going on a trip to Glacier National Park, or it might be to Idaho, what have you. I plan these trips every year and I'm going. So whether it be an employer or whatever it might be, you need a timeout. And if you don't get a timeout like you should have, then you seriously got an issue in life, because these type of trips that I go on, you need to see the sights, and I think everybody needs to see some of these places and just enjoy life on your own. I mean, the solo ride itself is just spectacular. I mean, you get up here and you meet different people, and when you're on the motorcycle, everybody's going to ask you when you're out walking amongst the town or what have you, two questions they're going to ask you is, where are you from and where are you going? And I can't think of how many conversations I've had with folks just talking to them, and it just, that there just removes the stress. I forget about what I left behind, and I'm not on vacation. So if you're one of these people, and I see people out there that are just totally stressed on everything, but they don't take a time out for themselves, nor sometimes, I might say, I really don't want to talk about it, they may not even pay themselves either. They just work, and create a bunch of stress. So think about it. Think about the motorcycle deal. And think, well, maybe I want to go out and take some trips. Or maybe if it's not the motorcycle, take your car and go out on a road trip and say, I'm going to go take a road trip for a week and just go out and do it. Plan your little trip. I mean, you don't got to plan very hard. Like a lot of times what I do, I just shoot from the hip. And with a cell phone or a smartphone nowadays, you can make up reservations, or you can find your campground, you can find even BLM, public places to camp out in your tent, whatever it might be. So I wanted to bring that up. If you're stressed, heavily stressed, that's a problem for you. And like I say, a good remedy is go on a road trip. I like the motorcycle myself because I get a lot of fresh air. I really see every curve there is. And I just remember when I come home, I remember everything I see. Another thing you might think about doing is try the YouTube stuff. Make yourself some YouTube videos. And if you're starting off, just make some videos for yourself, play them on your computer, and then just kind of go from there. But this YouTube and stuff I've been doing, and along with the motorcycle trip, has removed a ton of stress from my life and has actually made a new person out of me. Downtown Kalispell, Montana. Gotta find either a campground or a hotel or something. About 3:15 now. Anyway, get a look at all this stuff down here. down in downtown Kalispell, Montana. I just parked the KLR 650 and I walked up and down Main Street, and finally I came along to the Kalispell Brewery here and went in and tried a couple different brews, and they were really good. I also got a sticker here for the motorcycle, but a lot of times what I like to do in a destination town is just once I get to the campground set up, I like to go downtown and see the sights, but I've certainly wanted to see what Kalispell looks like, along with other towns like Red Lodge, Montana. That's another one I like to kind of go drag Main Street on foot and just check out all the stores. But I had a really nice night in Kalispell, and also had a very good Italian supper as well. I just didn't get any more video here downtown. I don't know why I didn't. I guess maybe I was tired from the ride, but I didn't get the videos. Sorry about that. So that's the end of chapter 1, heading up to Glacier National Park. We made it up as far as Kalispell. And I really enjoyed the ride. It was fun riding from Hayden on up to Kalispell. It was a nice journey. And guess what? Our next video, we're going to be going through Glacier National Park with the KLR and just show you all the great scenes. So if you liked this video and enjoyed it, please click the red button to subscribe, and subscribe to Jim Payne ADV. I would certainly appreciate it if you did. And anyways, I look forward to creating the next video for you here in the near future. Take care. Bye-bye.